live stream because I want to show you something that is absolutely amazing, and you have to guess where I am. I have just been in the World Trade Center, and it's not been in New York, I can tell you that. So it's in Vancouver, Canada, and the World Trade Center is right next to the cruise ship terminal. And guys, some cruise ship is here in the harbor, and I have never seen anything like this, I have to tell you. And that's why I'm going live, because I want to show you this. I know it hasn't been a scheduled live, so I don't know if many of you can tune in, so maybe you have to watch the recording later, but it is absolutely stunning. So I want to show you this. Have you ever heard of the Queen Elizabeth? And you know, when I saw the name, I don't know why it reminds me of the Titanic, but you know, when you're so close to a cruise ship, it just, because I'm doing so many videos about like ships sinking and accidents and Titanic, the Titan submersible. But guys, check this out behind me. This is not a condo building. This is a cruise ship. This is absolutely crazy. So I will turn the camera around now so that you can really see. So check this out. So now it maybe doesn't look too big, but now I'll show you from both sides. So look at this. This is Vancouver, and this is how long it is. It goes way there, and then it goes really down here, and they're loading stuff, it seems, and there's the lifeboats, and there's the cabins where you can, I guess, once it's on the sea, sit and enjoy the view. And this is how high it is. Check it out. It's absolutely crazy how tall this thing is. I'll walk it full length so that you can see it, because it's really, really crazy, guys. So on that note, you might have seen my latest video that I have released about the Titan submersible incident. I really urge you to watch it. Well, there's some passengers going on board. I urge you to watch it because the hearings have began finally 15 months after the incident, and it's mind-blowing. And the Coast Guard has released a new video animation how everything unfolded. And now check this out. Here's the end of it, and I want to show you this. This is called Canada Place. It's like the cruise ship terminal. It looks a little bit like the Sydney Opera House if you view it from a different perspective. It's very, very impressive, but I have to say right now, this boat, it is absolutely crazy. Queen Elizabeth. I guess they're having the restaurants up here. And I guess the higher up you are with the cabins, the more expensive it gets. But you know what, guys? Since we've had so many boat accidents, I think that would be my cabin right there. So if something goes wrong, I just jump over the balcony onto the lifeboat. I wouldn't want to sit and lie down there because, I don't know, in case the lifeboat crashes down there. But isn't this amazing? I guess once we're at the end of it, then you can really see the full length of this thing. It's crazy. It goes really far down there. They're loading all the supplies. I guess all the food or whatever they need there. So guys, yeah, there's the Canadian flag, and there you see, this is what you see when you arrive with the cruise ship. here in Canada, and looks like these are sails, but they're not. And of course the surveillance cameras, they're everywhere. And we have a bridge here that the style is like in San Francisco, but it's called the Lionsgate Bridge, and from there it's always impressive if you see the cruise ship going underneath that bridge. So I would love to see this thing get out of the port, but on the other hand, it's really impressive to see it here because you can get so close. So I guess my appointment that I had today was at the right time, and here you go. There's the passengers already. They're up there in their cabins, enjoying the view. And guys, I don't know if you heard the latest trend. I've heard this, that people just, instead of going to retirement homes, they book a cabin on these cruise ships and then they cruise around the world all the time. That would be cool, right? I mean, it's like full service, like a 5-star hotel. You've got all the restaurants. I think they have like a small hospital there and all the amenities. I think up there is probably a swimming pool, something like this, and like a sun deck. And yeah, while I'm here, I show you a little bit more of Vancouver. So this is actually the port of Vancouver, and behind me there's downtown. And on the other side there, this is the North Shore. It's also called like North Vancouver. And then on the right of this, straight ahead, that's basically the container port where all the container ships come in, and you can walk around this place and it really gives you a very, very nice view. And there's the bridge that I have mentioned, but I don't know if you can really see it from here. It's called the Lionsgate Bridge. So the cruise ships need to go, to get in and out of the port of Vancouver, they need to go underneath this. And this is in the water, a refueling station for the flying planes, the seaplanes. They start there. A lot of them go to Vancouver Island. Oh, there's one starting right now. We'll make a lot of noise, so I'll be quiet and I'll let you watch this. Recently, one of them collided with a boat. So I don't know whose fault it was, but I would say probably the boat, but who knows. There he goes. Pretty effortless. And then there goes this boat, the Queen Elizabeth. I don't know if you can still call that a boat. That's like a swimming city. It's like a swimming town. Look how long this is. So this goes from here all the way right into downtown Vancouver. So yeah, I'll take you on my walk a little bit further so that you can see a little bit more. Of course, all the tourists are here taking selfies, taking pictures, and look at this small boat, how small this is compared to the Queen Elizabeth. It almost looks like one of these skyscrapers off Vancouver. That is absolutely amazing. And it's still nice weather. It has about 20 degrees Celsius, I would say. Really, really nice. So I don't want to walk all the way, but I want to walk back and show you more of this ship from this perspective. So guys, a little update about Campi Flegrei. There is not too much going on right now, but there has been, I wouldn't call it a small earthquake swarm, but there have been like 3 to 4 earthquakes above magnitude 1. There has been one Vesuvius, but nothing that I would call really super concerning. So that's why I haven't really made a big update about Campi Flegrei. And Iceland, yeah, so the volcano. I just lost my connection for a sec here, so I don't know if I'm still live or not. Yeah, it looks like I am. So yeah, this is the end of that boat. Absolutely impressive. When I'm home, I have to look up how much this costs, how much the cabins are to go on that boat. But the views are really fantastic here. It's really beautiful. You guys, once you see this video later, I know it wasn't scheduled, so that's why probably not many people will see this live. But once you see it, leave me a comment. Do you want me to walk through Vancouver a little bit more in the future to show you more of what is going on? Maybe more stuff like this. Because it's really cool. You know what? It still looks, the amount of lifeboats that I see compared to the size of that cruise ship. So there's no lifeboats here. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I guess another 4, so 8. And probably another 8 on the other side. It doesn't look like too many, right? But you would assume that they're not making the same mistake that the Titanic did, that they didn't have enough lifeboats. So, but certainly, if I was on that boat, I would want to know if I'm up there, how do I get there most quickly? And I would think they give you instructions who goes to which number of lifeboat, because this one has a number 14. So I guess they have, I don't know, this says 18, so do they have 18 boats? They have 8 on each side. That's 16 in my opinion, but who knows, right? So I'm just navigating around all the tourists so that I don't destroy their selfies. So guys, have you watched my video about California, about the earthquakes there and what they are predicting, what could come? Because California right now is in an earthquake drought, as they call it. Although there is more magnitude 4 earthquakes this year than previously, but they still say people are not used to something big happening because they're kind of spoiled by this earthquake drought, so not much happening. So they think something worse than Northridge and the other ones is about to happen, and some are predicting it could happen this year. So check out this video as well. I have made a few recently that are really interesting, and yeah, it would be great if you could help me push them out a little bit. Also about the Bayesian super yacht. That's why I find this so impressive right now, because I've been busy so much with like boats and tragic events. So it still gives you an eerie feeling. Imagine this thing has an accident and runs into an iceberg or something and starts sinking. Yes, now they're all going back on board. I wonder when it's leaving. definitely amazing. So yeah, so far nobody has realized that I'm doing a live so far, so this will probably be a video that you guys will be watching later on, but that's okay. I didn't want to miss the chance to show you this, guys. And actually there's a protest. It might get louder. I don't know if they're still there. This was like TransLink protesting. It's like the public transportation employees. I guess they're on strike or something, and they're running around in circles there and are basically protesting. I wanted to get a Starbucks because I needed my fix. I'm very tired. I only slept 3 hours because I wanted to send out a video to you guys. Oh yeah, so that is actually interesting what I wanted to tell you. And basically, I'll turn this around. There was an earthquake here in British Columbia, a 6.5 magnitude earthquake in the northern British Columbia area. And this could actually be related to the Cascadia Fault. Chances are so probably it was the local Queen Charlotte Fault. But it's a very interesting topic because Vancouver is at or on the Cascadia Fault, not directly on, that's Vancouver Island. But we could see a magnitude 9 earthquake here with all these big towers and everything. So that could be massive, guys. And I have made my first video about this. So check it out. It's very interesting information. Don't miss this video. Check it out in my playlist or in my new videos. I've also changed the appearance of my homepage when you go to YouTube, of my start page. Now you can see all the membership videos there so that you can see what you're missing out if you're not a member of my channel, guys. I'm releasing a lot of behind the scenes videos, and I have a really cool one that I want to release today, probably about what happened in my kitchen with the wolves. So sign up as a member, support my channel, support my work. That would be absolutely awesome, guys. And let's walk a little further. I'll turn this around again. So this is the terminal again. There's some indigenous art or something. And then there as well. So this ship is owned by the Cunard Lines. I think this is life rafts too, like these inflatable life rafts. So who decides who has to go where? Is it like first class goes into the good ones and the other ones go there? Or is this just a backup? Who knows? I don't know. So, bon voyage. Yeah, have good travels. And actually this is a historical building here. It's one of the older buildings in Vancouver. Looks a little bit spooky sometimes. And I guess this is some lookout here for the cruise ship. And I want to go around and I want to show you the front of this thing. So now you hear the drums are going. That's the strike. That's the protest. These are all condo buildings. What is so cool? I mean, this is office, this is condo. People really live here downtown. So most of the towers are just condo towers where people live. That's why downtown at night is not deserted like most of the places like LA or something. So that's why downtown is still quite safe. They have done some stupid things the last few years here in Canada with policy and politics. So drug use is on the rise and stuff like this, but it is still safer than most North American cities. So here they're going in circles and they're protesting. So I guess there is some government office in the World Trade Center or something. Actually, when I was of British Columbia. He got into the elevator when I was there. And you know me, guys, I was thinking, oh, should I tell him what he does wrong? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, I'm approaching the front of that boat, so I'll turn around pretty quickly and then I'll show you this. This is the Vancouver Convention Center, by the way. You can walk around this. Look at this. Check this out. Look this up. And this is Canada Place, the cruise ship terminal, Pan Pacific Hotel, but also the World Trade Center, where I have just been. That is massive. Massive, massive. Yeah, and here are those guys steering this thing. Well, now the drums are like, I hear like, we will rock you. At least they're having a good taste of music. So this is always full here because it's like all the tourists are coming from the cruise ships and from the hotels, and then there's these guys here that are trying to get them on the bus for tours. So this is very touristy, especially in the summer or in the fall, and then they're standing in line for all these shuttle buses that take them some places. Michael, no. So this is always more crowded than other places. But let's turn around pretty quickly again and show this thing. I want to see if I can go around and check it out from the other side. I would really be interested to see how many lifeboats are on the other side. I would think it's symmetric. So there's this other historical building that I have mentioned, and this is actually interesting. It's a hotel, the Fairmont Pacific Rim, but it's also where people live. It's also partly a condo tower, I believe. And I think it's with some other towers as well. So if you have a condo there and you live there, you can order room service and maybe cleaning services. I think you can use the amenities, the pool. So I'm just walking around here. There's lots of cafes. It's a really cool place. So there it is. They're loading something even from the other side. And the cool thing is, Vancouver is really walkable. So you can walk through the whole city and get from one end to the other in about 30 minutes. So that's what I always do. I park my car further outside and then I walk if I have an appointment or something like this. So it's beautiful. It's really nice to walk through. It's impressive. Don't be surprised that I'm losing the connection. The internet's not too great here. I'm surprised because I'm downtown. That is actually a little bit stupid. So I was just saying, yeah, so since this live wasn't scheduled, you haven't really discovered it yet. So I can't answer your comments, but that's okay. You can still comment. I'll check out the comments on this live stream again later, and then I'll answer them. Let me know what you think. Have you been on a cruise? Maybe you have been on the Queen Elizabeth. Oh, look, there's a hatch. Have you seen my video about the luxury boat, the Bayesian sinking? So the manufacturer says when the storm hit them while they were anchoring that they had some hatch open, and then that's why they were taking on water and were sinking so fast. So never leave your hatch open. Of course they have to right now because they're loading, and this is higher up, so unless they're really tilting, it shouldn't be an issue. But ferries have been sinking, or ferry accidents, because they can basically open up their front and their back, and one captain forgot to close the front, and then the ferry was moving forward and taking in all the water, and that was catastrophic. I think that was quite a while ago. I don't remember where exactly, but yeah. Steve's Poke Bar, that's actually a good place. They really have good poke, it's like salad with sushi, so to speak, and with a lot of sauces, which I like. I always like to eat everything with sauces. So yeah, guys, it's noon here, 12:33 p.m. So seems none of you guys is up. I have to get up and watch my life. There's another floating plane, and this is some art. Whatever that is. So yeah, I see 9 lifeboats. There's the smaller one. Yeah, and doesn't seem too many for that many people, right? I think they even have put some barge there with the crane. That's like a moving barge to dock and do whatever they're doing there. I don't think they're loading something. Are they cleaning the windows? I don't know. And I guess that guy there is responsible for then piloting it out of the harbor later on, I guess. Gelato. Now that would be nice right now. You sit there and then you watch the cruise ship come out, and there's the seaplane. I think he's landing. Is he landing, or what is he doing? Because he's turning. Don't fly into the Queen Elizabeth. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, definitely he's landing. And he's coming here now. I'm trying to hold steady. Landing is the most difficult part for these seaplanes. But it seems he's going to make it. Yeah, he made it. Yeah, so as you can see, there's a lot going on here. There he is. Maybe he's going to the refueling station. I don't know what this is. A big teardrop or a raindrop. Who knows? I'm just excited that just today when I am here, that the Queen Elizabeth is here. That's really, really cool. Absolutely impressive. And yeah, let's walk. Let's say goodbye to Queen Elizabeth. And I'll show you a little bit here. So what you see on the other side here on the shore, this is basically West Vancouver, how they call it. Like this is North Vancouver and this is West Vancouver, and they're really building into the mountains. And basically you have ski areas here, Mount Seymour and Grouse Mountain. So from downtown Vancouver in 20 minutes, you're up on the hill and skiing, which I absolutely love. And since it's so mild here in the winter, you can go back downtown and walk the sandy beaches. So this is Stanley Park. This is a large park. There's like a bike path where you can inline skate or bike or walk around the park with beautiful views of the city and sandy beaches. It's really, really cool. And there's a lot of like boats here then. I think the green one here is like a touristy thing where you can drive around the whole city. And the cool thing is about Vancouver, you can walk around the whole city. There's sea walks like this, bike path, inline skating around the whole city. And it's surrounded by water and beautiful, beautiful views. So that's really what I like. I love to inline skate and do stuff like this, and